I'm going to give away some tickets to Reading Cinemas when Annette joins us after 8:30. Plus, we've got the Power Pig Cross with Big Rig coming up very soon. But first, Donny, I've been talking about it all week. You are going to the Queensland Derby tomorrow night, Suncorp Stadium, Cowboys Broncos.
Yes, sir. I'm very, very, very excited.
Three very excited.
Very super
One
excited.
more than normal from
Vehemently
you.
excited for the whole operation. Getting down there back to Suncorp Stadium to watch what I believe to be the Cowboys' second home and then reclaim that home after 2 losses to the Broncos last year. I think we come back, bounce back, and what's the word? How do you describe it? Probably, pump them tomorrow night.
Well, all year round, you've got a chance to win some money by picking the score correctly at power100.com.au. We very cleverly called it Pick the Score. And we've got a couple of armchair experts who can give their advice. And I think it's time we bring on one of the guys who hosts the On the Ranch podcast as well, a dedicated Cowboys podcast hosted right here in our city. It is Pete Coventry. Good morning, Pete.
Hey, mate. How are we all, boys?
I'm doing very good, Pete, because I've been walking around at about 20 foot tall the last 3 weeks. How about you?
Rightfully so too, Donny. Rightfully so. Look, I've always said if you're on top in March, you go a long way to winning the comp.
Exactly.
I've always said that.
And just making sure, have you cleared your first weekend of October? I've told everyone I'm completely booked out. I've got no plans other than to be in Sydney to watch the Cowboys lift the Telstra Premiership.
Yeah, look, flights are booked, accommodations paid for, tickets are in the kit bag.
All right, well, Pete, I know you get excited more than anything, I think, for this particular fixture between the Broncos and the Cowboys. What are your expert opinions about what's going to go down?
My expert opinions, and also probably a bit of my Cowboy one-eye bias involved as well. Look, Bronco, it's always a big battle. It's big brother versus little bro. So we all know the script. We've all seen Golden Point wins and last-minute heroics and everything like that over the best part of a decade, you know. I'm hoping that the Broncos without Haas in the middle is going to be a massive dent in their go-forward attack. Reynolds not being there to organise it, but the last 3 weeks, and even the best part of last year, the Broncos only look like scoring points when Reece Walsh is on the field. And so with him out there, I don't think they're going to really fire a shot. Well, I'm hoping that's the case anyway. So Drinky's in scintillating form, and talk about possibly being the number 6 or 7 for Queensland this year. Chad's gone to a whole new level. We got a great forward pack. I'm hoping Cowboys get up something like 38-8 or something and just make it more of a bloodbath than Shawn Michaels and Undertaker at Hell in a Cell.
Throwing in a wrestling reference.
Oh,
I knew you'd like that one.
So you don't think this one's going to be tight whatsoever? You think it's a Cowboys romping?
I'm predicting that, yeah. I'm hoping that as well. Everyone says, let's have a good game. No, let's just one-way traffic and feed it to them.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete, any concern about the defence? I know, we did beat the Dragons last week, but still shipped more than 20 points. Does that concern you?
Not overly. If you have a look at how some of those points were scored, it was just... I don't even think the Great Wall of China could have helped out on that one. So there's just a couple of... lucky bounce of the ball sort of things that went their way, and when you can't always be 100%, but I think our defence is not going to be an issue. Drinky's out the back there organising the D structure, so I reckon we'll be in safe hands.
All right, Pete, well, give us your last bit of advice today, armchair expert. What is the score going to be? I think you said it just before, but just to confirm it.
Yeah, I've gone Cowboys 38-8.
All right. Great. Nice and non-biased. And, Pete, what's your upset of the round, mate, apart from the Cowboys? Give us one upset. Do you think the Tigers could go 2 from 2 and beat Para?
I've tipped them too, so yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I reckon Dogs over South as well.
Oh, wow. It's a real underdog weekend.
Yeah, well, you just... throw enough darts at the board. Hopefully you hit something at some stage.
Well, don't forget to pick your score at power100.com.au, or you can read the advice from this man before you do it as well. Pete, from the On the Ranch podcast, make sure you go check that out as well. Thanks for your time, man. We'll speak soon.
No dramas, buddy. Have a good one, boys. And, we'll talk again later on. Go the Cowboys.
Go the Cowboys.